People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, just when we thought that Jamaica was as bad as it gets, it keeps setting the bar higher or lower to the abyss of hell. Now, I am speaking about a couple of videos that have been circulating all over social media, and based on the information, it is said that a man lost his life. That man's name is Dutchman. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that Dutchman is the uncle of the person that allegedly took away a next man from the dark side, a man named Little Danny that lives in New York, that was taken out a couple of months ago in a club, some sort of party. He got conned up, and there was a video circulating that I also spoke about, in which some girls was pumping his chest. However, too late was the call. He basically overdosed on hot lead. That is never good. It is detrimental to your health. Now, people, since that incident 4 months ago, it seems as if the dark side and the genocide, no friends of each other. Dark side being the person that lost a friend, the latest, meaning Little Danny. They were laying in the cuts and they were waiting to seek revenge, reprisal, in other words. So therefore they caught a man named Dutchman, who is said to be the uncle of the person that was supposed to be the trigger man of Little Danny losing his life. However, people, I spoke about that. What I want to speak about are these two videos that I see. And people, like I said in my first video that I did on this topic, when I saw it, I figured more than likely that this was not Jamaica. This was someplace in Mexico, someplace in Colombia, or someplace in some sort of Amazon country, someplace in Africa, in which you have some barbaric people, and it is some sort of religious ritual, some sort of obia thing. However, people, I was wrong. Lo and behold, this video was actually in Jamaica. Now, people, two videos. One video, there was no sorts of audio. The next video, the man was basically cheering the man on. Alright, let me talk about the first video first of all. In the first video, the man had some sort of knife with some sort of serrated edge, looked like some sort of camping knife, and he was trying, not without effort, to take off or separate the head by way of the neck from the body. He was cutting it, he was joking it, he was stabbing it. However, people, it seems as if that did not work. So therefore, they came up with a plan that, listen, we need something with more force. We need some sort of farm utensil, meaning some sort of bill, some sort of machete. And people, the next video was even worse than the first one that I thought was very bad, and maybe the worst video that I've ever seen in the history of blogging. However, in this video, there was one man cheering the man on. Sound like an older man, not an elder, but an older man, cheering a youth that looks to be maybe about in 20, and people, his face was not really that visible. But based on the fact that the man was telling him what to do and he had no problems doing it, based on the fact that this man was saying that the instigator was saying, yeah man, I saw the friend killer. So therefore, it seems as if this person lost his life because of reprisal. This person was allegedly Dutchman, the uncle of the trigger man that took away Danny, allegedly. That is word on the street. I was not there. I don't know. So people, when I see stuff like this, I say that even when I said Jamaica gone to the dog, Jamaica gone to the Jankro, it is officially, Jamaica is over. We have some set of youths, some men, some gangsters in Jamaica that they are as bad as it gets. These youths, they have no sort of heart. These youths seems as if them have some sort of nitro, some sort of fluid or fuel running through their vein that is not blood. They have no heart, and like I said, they have zero conscience. So basically, may I say, these people, they are willing to take any sorts of talk. You can't easily juice them up. They are easily influenced. They have no limits in which they will go. There is nothing that is too bad for them to do whenever it comes to the opposition. So people, just imagine if that youth in that video with that watch on his hand had no problem in trying to take off this person's neck with some sort of kitchen utensil, then he forward to some sort of farm utensil, meaning a bill, meaning a machete, and him just go on, go on, go on, to the point that he was having problem taking off this HEAD off of the neck, and the man cheer him on, and people, when he finally separated that person's head off of the neck, he was breathing as if he was some sort of PIT bull in a some sort of serious fight. So people, I just show you. When we think about the fact that we see people get caught up, that is nothing. There is no comparison. It shows you that these youths, they are heartless. It shows you that these youths, they are cut from a different cloth. It shows you that you don't want to be the enemy. You don't want to be the family member. You don't want to be an average person facing these people, because the thoughts and the intentions that they have in their head, it is incomparable to anybody else, an average human being. So this is the type of criminals that the POPO, the JCF, the JDF, they are up against. So just imagine when they lose a comrade, when they lose somebody in which they deem to be one of their gang members, or even a leader of one of these gangs. Just imagine, there is no limit, there is no extent in which they'll go for prove a point to send out a message. And people, like me say, the message was very clear. The message was very obvious. They are trying to set and let people know, say, listen, if you are a friend killer, if you are the enemy of a next gang, which is genocide or dark side in this case, they are going to make you feel it, point blank and period. Now people, the sad thing about this whole situation is that the motive behind all of this is because little Danny lost his life. And yesterday in a video that I spoke about, I said that CVM and TVJ, they did some sort of program when Danny lost his life, little Danny lost his life in New York. And the people were talking about little Danny as if little Danny was some sort of Robin Hood, meaning that he took from the rich and gave to the poor. He was the ghetto gladiator. He was a good Don. Him look out for the people, and he made sure that law and order was followed in the community. However, people, the truth and the fact is that little Danny, he has the same characteristics, the same builds as most Dons in Jamaica. They are extortionists, they are criminal, they are gunmen, they are robbers, they are takeaway people. And most of all, they are exploiting the community in which they live. Meaning that the young girls, they cannot walk around freely. The young girls, they cannot date who they want to date. The young men, they are under siege, they are under bondage. It is as if these gangsters are some sort of cult, in which if you don't follow the order, even though they claim that they are keeping the order, them are govern the place. The people are psychologically SCREWED. It is as if they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Meaning that if them allow the people them from genocide to come over, so therefore they give them protection to avoid losing their life at the hands of the opposition, meaning genocide, dark side versus genocide, vice versa, same thing with genocide versus dark side. However, people, the truth and the fact is that, like me say, These people, these dons, they are no Robin Hood. They are evilous. They are bad for the community. However, they give them a false sense of security. And with this false sense of security, the people feel as if, listen, the other option, we can lose our life at the hands of the opposition. We do not get any sorts of protection from the poor and people. That is the sad part about the whole thing, is that there is zero trust. The bridge of communication between the poor, the residents, the law-abiding, tax-paying citizens in the community, it is gone because they are in fear. They are in fear that if these gangsters here say them attack to the poor, if these gangsters here say them give information, if these gangsters feel as if they are going against the order, they will actually lose their life at the hands of these gangsters that basically hold them hostage. However, people like me say, them have them psychologically. SCREWED. Same thing as it pertains to Liquor Danny. So therefore we say people are lose them life left, right and center because of Liquor Danny, because of Dark-Side, because of genocide. However, everybody feels as if, or most people, some people, not most people, because I am sure that the majority of these residents in these communities that are governed by genocide or Dark-Side, they don't really like it. However, they have zero or little or no option. So therefore, they have to just go with the program. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.